everybody. Hello, how are we? Is everyone doing all right today? Yes, good. It's nice to see you. I hear the rain has stopped. Has it? Shh, shh, shh. Yes, don't mention the rain stopped. I know, yes, because it might start again. Yes. Good. Yes. Okay, nice. It's nice to see you all. Hello, on those that are online. Nice to see you. Right, so today I thought that our focus is going to be more on the hips today. How was everyone's shoulders feeling after last week? Feeling all right? Yeah? Good. How the tummy's feeling after last week? Feeling all right? Good. Was there anyone that had a little bit of an ache or a niggle or anything after last week? Well, you did. Just around there, yeah? Was it like a... Yeah. Yeah. But then it's been okay since, yeah? Good, good. That sounds like it's probably the good type of pain. As if there's a good type of pain. The type of pain that says your muscles have been working hard, so I'm going to try and build itself stronger. That type of pain, as long as it goes usually within 72 hours. Yes, that type of pain is okay. We don't want any type of pain that is like a niggle or any pain that's showing that an existing injury is getting worse. Good. Okay, so let's find our starting position with our feet planted under our hips. So we're not talking about under the outside edge of our hips. Our hips are actually narrower than we think often. So the hip bone is in the middle of your thigh here. So we want our knees in line with where our hips are, and then our feet in line with it, with the feet just under the knees. So you've got your right angle, your 90 degrees behind the knee. So sitting up off the back of your chair if you can, squeezing your tummy muscles lightly, pressing your tummy button back towards your spine, helping to hold you sit up nice and tall on your sit bones. Also check that you aren't sitting more on the left sit bone or more on the right. Give yourself a little bit of a wriggle if you need to make sure that you're sitting evenly and sitting up nice and tall. Good. Shoulders down away from your ears and shoulders back. So squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back and popping your arms just down by your sides for me. Good. And just tuck your chin softly in so that the crown of your head is the top of you. So we don't want the chin pointing up and then the top point of view is the top of your head here. We want your head down enough that the crown of your head is the top point. And lift the crown of your head up towards the ceiling as though you're being wound up to be hung up and stretching out your spine, growing nice and tall. Lovely, you're looking good. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and don't let your ribs come out at the front. Let them come out to the side. And breathe out through your mouth. Good. A nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. Go again. Try to compress those ribs. Hold them down. And out. Good. And one more. Good. Take a nice breath in. And as you breathe out, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your buttocks together. And then release. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale and relax. Good. So while we're squeezing our buttocks together, tightening our glutes, we might come slightly off the chair a little. Depends how big those muscles are. You might lift very slightly. But while we're doing that, we're squeezing the bottom and we're lifting the pelvic floor slightly. So as you breathe out, your pelvic floor is coming up a little. And as you breathe in, your pelvic floor is relaxing down. So it's really important that you can contract your pelvic floor, but it's also very important that you can relax your pelvic floor. You need to be able to control it. Good. So squeezing the bottom, and you might, it's a weird one, to the sensation of the pelvic floor lifting is a hard one to detect. You have to kind of practice that to notice what your pelvic floor is doing. But automatically, as you're squeezing your buttocks, you're already naturally lifting your pelvic floor. Good. Okay, breathe in, reach your hands forward. And exhale and reach your arms back at shoulder height. Good. Inhale, bring your arms forward. And exhale, bring them wide. Good. Coming forward, coming back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together behind you. Good. 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 No accidental handshakes at the same time. Good. Last one. Nice breath in and back. Good. Pop your arms back down by your sides. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, look into your left armpit. And back up. Good. And into your right armpit. And back up. Good. We're just stretching out the neck. Looking as though you're checking to see if you've got BO. I'm not the only one that does that, am I? Good. Last one. Good. Pop one hand up on your forehead. We're going to do some isometric moves, which means we're stretching and strengthening whilst nothing moves. So what we want is everything to stay still. So with your hand on your head, we're going to press, when we exhale, we're going to press our head forward, but our hand is going to stop that from moving. So press as you exhale and release as you inhale. One more. Press and release. Good. Pop that hand on the side of your head, covering your ear, and we're going to press our head sideways, and we're going to resist that with the hand. Good. And again. Good. And on the back of your head, you can bring the other hand on the back of your head as well. So we're going to press the head back, and the hands are going to press forward when you exhale. So press and release when you breathe in. Exhale and press and relax. And the other ear, the side. So press that together when you exhale and release. And press and release. Let's go to the front again. Press that together. Exhale and press. And press. Good. We're going to go around the other side. So we're going back to the last side we did. So press that together. And press that together. Good. And the back. Press as strongly as you can. Can you feel the neck working? Good. And the first side. So press that together. Press that together. Good. Okay, arms back down by your sides. So if your shoulders are flexible enough and mobile enough, just bring your left hand behind your back. So it's round your back, and just tuck that hand in behind that elbow. Yeah? Don't worry if you can't get your arm back there. That's it, good. Okay, and we're just going to press that arm back. So where we're holding that arm, we're just going to press it back for a moment. Can you feel a little bit of a stretch at the front? Good. And release that, and we're going to go to the other side. Good, and release that. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, bend yourself over, reaching down to the back leg chair leg, and then come back up. Exhale, reaching for that chair leg and coming up. Good. Exhaling as we go over, reaching down. Good. And breathing in as we come back up. Good. So we're staying quite vertical. We're staying quite tall. We're not bending forward. Good. We're just bending sideways. Good. Last one. Good. Let's start circling those shoulders. So bring them forward and up and back and down. Good. And again. Good. And reverse that. Bring it up at the back and bring them forward. Good. Good. Give that a little shake out. Good. Okay, so your left leg now, we're just going to brush it forward and brush it behind. Brush it forward and brush it behind. Good. Good. Lifting the knee and brush it out to the side. Good. Lift the knee and brush it out to the side. Good. Brushing it forward again and back. And forward and back. Good. Now switch your legs. Brush it forwards and back. Good. Good. And lift the knee and brush out to the side. Good. Good, and forwards and back. Good. Good. Pop that foot back under the knee. Good. So going to the left knee again, we're just going to lift and tap it down. Lift and tap. Good. Whilst that knee is lifting, be conscious of your middle. So as that is lifting up, we don't want to be crunching right forward. So squeeze the tummy muscles to try and stay tall. You can hold on to the chair, but we're trying to stay tall as we lift that knee. If you're strong and flexible and you feel like this is easy, then pop your hands on that knee and press that down as you're lifting it. So still working hard with your core to stay nice and tall while we lift and lower that knee. So we aren't crunching and curving as we're lifting. We're staying nice and tall. Good. And switch legs. Go to the other side. Start with just the leg first, just checking that this is staying nice and tall. And if it is, then add the hands, if you like, pressing that knee down. Turn myself back to the front. 2 more. Good, well done. Pop both feet back down. I'd like you to squeeze your legs together now. Still keep that 90 degrees behind the back of the knee. Don't bring your feet nearer or further back, but just squeeze those together. So go into your left leg. This right one is going to stay perfectly still and nice and relaxed as we open out the left one to the side. And then inhale and bring it back. And exhale and open it out. Make sure the one that's stationary isn't wiggling. Make sure it's staying nice and relaxed. Good. And now we're going to resist that. So we're going to press against it, trying to hold it together as it comes out wide. Making it harder for that knee to open. And still keeping the right one nice and still. Good, and now the right one. Without pressing it together, just let that come out. Focus on the left one, staying still. Exhale as it goes wide. Breathing in as it comes back together. It looks like we're just sitting there not doing anything, doesn't it? But it's a lot of work, especially on that little muscle that's controlling it. Good, and squeeze that together. So as it goes wide, you're pressing that hand into the side of the thigh, resisting that move. Good, and still keeping that left leg nice and relaxed. Just sitting there nice and relaxed. Good. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, well done. Give your legs a little bit of a wiggle. Well done. Okay, pop them back. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Just turn the fan down. Thank you, Joe. Okay, so with your left leg, if you can, straighten that leg out, pointing the toe. And we're just going to pulse that up and down. So we're sitting up nice and tall, not leaning back, sitting up nice and tall. Squeezing those tummy muscles, bringing the belly button back towards the spine. And just bouncing that nice straight leg up and down. Oh, it's hard work, isn't it? Keep going just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Oh, good. Pop that back down. Well done. And I know. Well done. And go to your right leg, nice and straight, and bounce it. Keep it nice and straight with a pointed toe, keeping your body up nice and tall. Using your tummy muscles to hold that position. Your tummy muscles are working hard as this leg bounces. Anyone want to have a firm word with me? Just a couple more moments. I'll take the strong words later. Oh, well done. Pop that back down. Woo! Give it a little wriggle to release it. Have a little stamp. Well done. Very good. Okay, so we're going to do a little section standing up. If you can't stand, then stay sitting down. I'm going to give you an alternative when you need it. And if you're finding you're standing, but now it's a bit too much for you, then sit down. And as I say, there's alternatives for sitting down. But if you can stand, I'm going to just turn my chair sideways so you can see, but just stand behind your chair. That's fine. I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So we're going to do both sides. And we're going to start with pelvic tilts. So you can hold on to your chair, or if you're perfectly stable, this one is only a small move. So if you feel like you don't have to hold on to your chair, then hold on to your pelvis so that you can feel what your pelvis is doing. So in which case, pop your thumbs up on the top of your pelvis with your forefinger pointing down into the hip joint. Going down there, that's good. So this move you can absolutely do sitting down. Okay, so we're standing up nice and tall with our feet under our hips, which might be a little bit narrower than you think. So if you're not entirely sure, have your feet together, then bring your toes out to the corners of the room, and then bring your heels underneath your toes. So as I said, it's just usually a little bit narrower than you think. Good. Make sure your knees are nice and soft so that your pelvis will be able to move. Also, that means that your muscles are taking the strain and not your knee joints, which is obviously a lot better. And keep your shoulders down and your shoulder blades back. Okay, so what we're going to do is take a nice deep breath in, and then as we exhale, we're going to bring the thumbs and the top of the pelvis back. So bending the knees, just pressing that back, and then inhale and bring it back to the center. Now we're going to exhale and press the thumbs and the top of the pelvis forward, and then back to the center. Yeah, so we're going to go again. Exhale and press the top of the pelvis back, and then bring the top of the pelvis back up straight, and then exhale and press that forwards, and then back up. Yeah? So go again. That is our posterior tilt. The top of the pelvis is going back. Inhale, back to the center. And this is our anterior tilt, tipping the pelvis forward. Good. Good. Go again. Back. And forward. Good, well done. Okay, so popping your hands on your chair to help you hold nice and stable. I'd like you to have your feet nice and wide as you possibly can. Just be careful. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, just be careful on this floor if you've just got normal socks on with no grip. Did you accidentally just give your legs a nice stretch? Are you all right? Yeah. Yes, if you haven't got grip socks on and you can feel it sliding, just slip your socks off and do this with bare feet. I don't want anyone hurting themselves. Okay, so in this position, we're going to do an extreme or anterior pelvic tilt to fold ourselves forward. So take a nice breath in. And as you breathe out, bring the top of the pelvis forward, poking the tail out, poking the bottom out, and lowering yourself down. Good. And come back up. Good. So exhale, tipping the pelvis. So the back is staying straight. It's just the pelvis. Good. And come back up. Good. Once more. Good, and come back up. Bring your legs together now. If you have an injury in your spine, or you have osteoporosis or spondylolisthesis, please don't round your back. Continue with your legs together with the anterior tilt, so we're folding forward, and have your hands on your legs. If you don't have any history or any injuries or any conditions with your spine, then we're going to round our back as we're going down, okay? So please be careful with your back. If you don't need to hold on to the chair, then just be next to it as you can fold forward or bend forward, having your hands on your chair. If you do need the chair, then please do, because we can still do it here, okay? Okay, so standing up nice and tall, take a nice breath in. And as we breathe out, just nodding the head and rounding the spine of the neck, and then the upper spine, the middle back, the lower back, and then bring your hands onto your thighs. So we're still keeping our pelvis up nice and tall. So we can't fold all the way down where we're rounding the back. Take a nice breath in. And then as you exhale, restack the spine. So unfolding, unrolling, coming all the way back up, head coming up last. Good, we're going to do that again. If you're folding instead, we're doing it just the same, but we're just tipping the pelvis to go down to the knee and then coming up, okay? So if you're folding instead of rounding the back, we're just folding forward and then coming back up, okay? So if we are rounding the back, take a nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, nod the head, rounding the spine, coming down, holding the pelvis vertical and holding on to your chair or onto your thighs, and then come back up. Good, we're just going to go once more. And back up. Good. Everyone's head feeling okay? No one's having a head rush or anything? Good, okay, good. Okay, so holding on to your chair if you need to, we're just going to tap in a semicircle. So we're going to tap the leg forward, tap it to the side, and tap it behind. Then tap it back to the middle, tap it forward, tap it to the side, and tap it behind. Good. The same leg, just going twice more, and then we'll change later. Good. I said 2 more, didn't I? Good. Okay. So now we are going to circle this leg. So we're staying on the same leg, and we're just going to let that create a little circle just a little bit above the floor. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. Good, and bring that back. Good. Now we're going to lift that leg back behind and bring it back. Reach it back and bring it back. Good. 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 And then we're going to brush the leg forward and we're going to brush it back. So just like we did sitting down, we're going to brush it forward and brush it back. Brush it forward and brush it back. Good. And then lift the knee and brush it out to the side. Again, just like we did earlier, sitting down, brushing. Good. Lift and brush. Good. Good. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, then try to hold just very lightly onto the chair, or try to reach that hand out to the side as you do this. Good. Pop that back. Good. And standing, we're just going to do a little squat and come back up. And a squat and come back up. If you're sitting, keep that going. If you're sitting, then we're going to do the opposite. So we're going to sit and try to lift up and then sit again. Lift and sit. And that's fine if that is just a little bounce off the seat and a bounce back onto the seat. That's absolutely fine. Meanwhile, I've left you doing squats for ages, sorry. Lift that knee up and then come down and lift that knee up. Good. And lift the knee. Now lift the leg out to the side. Come down, lift that leg out to the side. Good. 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 Come and hold the chair behind you. You can turn your back on me, it's fine. And then as we exhale, we're just going to lower back and breathe in to come back up. So exhale and reach back over the chair a little. And inhale and bring yourself straight. Good. 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 Okay, we're going to go to the other side. If you need a quick sit down, grab a drink, and then we're going to do the other side. Good. Okay, so hopefully you're remembering which leg you just worked. Probably you can feel that one's feeling a bit tired now. Yeah, good. So we're going to work the other one. Okay, so we're going to tap it round in a circle. So tapping it forward, tapping it out to the side, and then tapping it behind. Good, then bringing it back, tapping it forward to the side and behind. Good. To the side. Good. Last one. Good. And start circling that just along the floor so it can skim along the floor, or you can lift it. Good. And reverse that circle. Go back the other way. Good. Breathing in and reaching that leg back. And exhale, bringing it back. Good. Reaching it back. Good. Keeping your body up nice and straight. Just reaching out from the hip joint. Reaching it back. Good. This one's really good for your back muscles. It really strengthens the lower back muscles because it's your back muscles that's having to squeeze and pull to pull that leg back. Good. And brush the floor forwards and backwards now. Just a little bit looser, just brushing it forward, brushing it back. Good. Lifting the knee and brushing it out to the side. Lifting the knee, brushing it out to the side. Good. And brush it off. Good. Good. And swing this leg forwards and backwards. Not touching the floor now. Good. And let's try an arc. So it's coming across in the front, coming wide, and crossing behind. Good. Try to keep your pelvis still facing the front. So the hip is moving, not the pelvis twisting. Good. Bringing both feet back together underneath your hips and come down into a bit of a squat and lift the knee when you come up. We've already done them without, so that's it. And lifting the knee. And lifting the knee. Good. Keep your chest up as you squat. Doesn't have to be a very deep squat, just a small move. Good, and lift it out to the side as you lift. Squat down and kick it out to the side. Good. Good. Last one. Good, well done. Shake it off. Give those legs a little bit of a shake. Have a sip of water and then come and sit back down. Good, well done everybody. So let's find our feet back under our knees in alignment with our hips. So we're finding that good position again, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders down and back, shoulder blades squeezing together at the back. Good, chin just softly tucked in, reaching up from the crown of the head, nice and tall. Good. Take a nice deep breath in and reach your right arm up to the ceiling and lower it down. And the left. Good. So we're reaching up nice and high, lengthening ourselves out, lengthening our spine out as we reach up, lengthening out that arm, creating space in the joints so that your body can put some fluid into it. Good. Good. And both arms up. Good. And down. Good. Try to keep your arms back by your ears if you can. Good. Good. And just the right and just the left. Good. And let's add the heel. So the matching heel. Good. Just coming up. Good. Good. And both. Good. Good. Heels back down, reaching your arms forward like breaststroke, reaching back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then coming forward. Good. Oh, you're also good at breaststroke. How many of you swim? Good. As it comes back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good. One more. Good. The right arm coming up, the left one going back, and switch. Good. And switch. Exhale to switch. Hold as you breathe in. Good. Last one. Fingertips together, just slightly overlapping, but not the hands, just the fingers. Good. Elbows nice and wide and up at shoulder height. Good. Take a nice breath in. As you exhale, rotate round to your right. Keep both hips sitting down. Good. And come back as you inhale. And exhale round to the left. Good. And back. Nice. And round. Good. Just make sure your knees aren't swaying to the side, that everything in the bottom half is staying nice and stable and relaxed. We're just stretching out the spine. Good. And lift your heels. So you're just holding that on your toes as we twist round and back, keeping those legs nice and relaxed. Good. Just a couple more. See if you can push those elbows a little bit further round. And enjoy the stretch. Good. Back to the center. And shake those arms out. Good job. Good job. Okay. So it's time for some relaxation. So now you can relax back into your seat. Now you don't need to worry about where your legs are. Let them stretch out. Cross them if that's comfy. Relax your hands into your lap. Good. And when you're ready, close your eyes. I'm just going to change the music to something a little bit less bouncy. Good. So settle yourself comfortably in your seat and take a nice deep breath in and out. Now bring your focus to your feet. Gently tense all the muscles in your feet. Curl your toes, tighten your arches, and flex your ankles. Hold this tension for a moment, really feeling the muscles engage. And now release. Let all the tension melt away from your feet, noticing the feeling of relaxation spreading through them. Move your focus now to your calves. Tense the muscles in your calves, making them hard. Hold that tension for a moment, and then relax, feeling the muscles soften and relax. Next, bring your attention to your thighs. Tense the muscles in your thighs, squeezing them tightly, and hold that tension. And then release, allowing them to become heavy and relaxed. Continue moving upwards, now focusing on your glutes. Squeeze your buttock muscles tightly and hold that for a moment. And then release, feeling the tension dissipate. Bring your awareness to your stomach muscles. Gently tense them, making them firm. Hold it briefly and then relax, allowing your abdomen to soften. Now focus on your hands. Make tight fists. Clench your fingers and tense your wrists. Hold that tension. And then release, letting your hands and fingers go limp. Bring your attention to your shoulders. Shrug them up towards your ears, tensing the muscles in your neck and upper back, and hold that tension. And then release, allowing your shoulders to drop and relax. Finally, focus on your neck and face. Gently tense the muscles in your neck, perhaps by tilting your head slightly. And then release. Now gently tense the muscles in your face. Squeeze your eyes shut. Clench your jaw and wrinkle your nose. Hold that tension for a moment and then release, allowing all the muscles in your face to soften and relax. Take a moment to notice the feeling of release throughout your entire body, allowing yourself to rest in this state of gentle relaxation for the remaining moments. Take a nice big deep breath in and out. Good. Bring yourself back up to our straight position with your feet under your knees, sitting up nice and tall. Opening your eyes now. Keep your shoulders back and down, your chin softly tucked in, and stretch your head up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, squeezing your tummy muscles enough to stop those ribs from reaching out to the front. And breathe out through the mouth. Once more, a nice breath in through the nose. And out. Well done, everybody.